Things are heating up in the downside. Looks like all the stars are gonna extinguish themselves soon. I didn't pronounce extinguish correctly, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it in because I can't be bothered to edit it out. Let's go. We're going. If I remember correctly, we're gonna be up against Tamitha, even though Pamitha's already gone. Excuse me, can you not? Your wagon reels from the impact of some sort of massive object slamming into it mid-flight. False night wings. I don't remember what voice I gave you. Arlek calls down to all of you from atop his wagon. Dude, that's dangerous. Again, you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again, you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down to it, that you might fall as I have. He stares down at all of you, but I shall not. Rather, we shall meet upon the summit. The last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then. What a bitch! Come back here! What the fuck? You son of a bitch! You just crashed into my... You just did a hit and run. At least you just did a hit and run. Alright, Rookie or... Let's go Rookie. Oh god. He's gonna complain at the scribes again. You make landing on the sacred Mount Aladil after your encounter with Oralek. Oralek spoke the truth. He has right to gain the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass. While he has not transgressed against the rites, he has also already been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. For the time, it seems that he has not yet travelled to the summit. Perhaps he is still making preparations with his fellow exiles. When exactly Oralek intends to make good on his promise, he did not make clear. For now, you are to confront Tamitha and the Essence upon the summit, but first you may prepare. Seek the Sapscribe's favour. Later that afternoon, you accompany Rookie through the solemn beauty of Temple High Road to the monument of Luz Scalarian. You scribes, so I get it. You're real serious about this ending of the Cycle of Rites thing, right? Just thought I'll put in a good word for one Rookie Greentail. Being a real good at exile, done his time, so maybe he can catch a break. You return to the wagon after you finish paying his respects. The summit awaits, but first there's time to continue practicing invocations, plus 2 presents for next rite. We should get you up to your... Very well then, educate thou canst. You and Bertrude review what observations you have made thus far about the various triumvirates you have confronted on your journey. She has keen insights about some of them. Thank you, Bertrude. You did. This land, so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the common elf. We learn the stuff of fear itself. While Bertrude's Pyre has less than the adversaries, her adversaries deal -10 to her Pyre. Sounds like it might be useful. Those who deign confront us, we shall give increasing reasons to beware. What was the other one? Okay. Scribe's Gate. A messenger imp somehow tracks you down in the ancient formations of Mount Aladil and delivers you recent news and rumours from the other side. Specifically, the imp shares details regarding Pamitha and what became of her since she liberated at the fallen Salion. She found herself back in the homeland of her enemies where, despite her connection to the Highwing remnants, her past transgressions were forgiven. In fact, she was asked to join a military council given her unique background, yet she refused to cooperate and instead demanded to be reunited with her sister Tamitha. But when they threatened her with resentencing to exile and insisted that she take the opportunity, Pamitha said at last that she would think it over and return with a decision soon. Next she was seen, however, was among Wolfred's sons and daughters of the revolution, where it said she was attached to her loyalty, at least for the time. Yes! You thank the imp for bringing you this news, which soon gets your companions talking. Kind of feel bad for you, you know? Though I got no idea what it's like having to give a care for someone else like that. Sounds like a real pain. I hold to hope that both the Thane sisters one day shall soon together as a part of a good cause. The two of them can help lead us towards a brighter future. Are you telling me to lose? Telling me to lose, Wilfred? I wonder where her sister is right now. I'm sure she cares for Panther. I'm sure of it. We suspect the ancient enmity between the winged and the flightless shall not be soon resolved, if ever at all. In spite of some mixed feelings, the news of Panther's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with resolve. That's one hope for the next right. You are returned once more to Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian awaits under a dim sky. The exiles of the Nightwings and you, Tarek. This is one of the final meetings. This to be one of our final meetings. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and afterwards I would have words with you in private, if you please. It seems to me rather late for words now, Tarek, but I shall hear them once your charges cross the gate. Now, all of you, come forth. Please state your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Once more, your companions cross the gate, one after another. Once more, you follow them in turn. Celeste regards you all, then waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. And Tarek? Aye, Celeste. You may rejoin the others in a while. For now, I would hear those words of yours. Certainly, Celeste. Everyone, I shall see you shortly.
The canyons open wide. Hear the song of morning for the lost and
Hey, good guys. It's got a real cold up here, but it's worth it. And let me tell you, got a lot of Kacasta's been stopping by lately. Okay, I may not be exaggerating just a little since I've been waiting a little while. I guess you're gonna buy anything?
Now he roams through hill and valley, and the canyons open wide, singing songs of gentle mourning for his lost and lonesome bride, for his lost and lonesome bride.
I need to sell some of these. I never used this one. I definitely never used Salam's Horn. I need it. I need to be able to secure my victories. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. Hey, Rookie. You want some drugs? Cool. I'm nervous. I feel like the time has come again to deliver one of your fellow exiles to a homecoming in the Commonwealth, lest the adversaries to Essence achieve the same instead. Lone Minstrels return and approaches you as you await the signal from the stars. There's something that I wish to ask you, reader, something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in any detail. You have observed the stars. If you'd not mind me asking you in such a direct manner, how many liberation rites are you supposing yet remain? Have you deduced how many liberation rites are still to come? 2, including this one now. Right? You tell him, the only logical deduction which you have been able to make based on all your readings of the stars of late, that there'll be one final liberation after tonight. I concur with your evaluation, reader, sir. I wish to make certain that you are aware, so that you and the Nightwings may yet make the most of your remaining time together thus. As to what shall happen once the final liberation is ended, we soon shall both find out. But lo, it seems that we are all called upon once more. Look forth. I felt like this being the last one was too obvious of an answer. Alright, I need to not mess up.
Reader, I would ask that you think back for just a moment, if you please.
What up?
When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured. I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
The pyres burn and each of the triumphants are present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumphants is present and prepared. Dead, anointed one of the essence, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere and unfastens her mask. I am known as Tamitha Fane. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as the flight tactician of the hiring remnants. Our long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended. Should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan, then our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile was beneath the notice of the scribes. Tamitha Fane, here you shall be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth is all that gave me and my sisters strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how many people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore, like your Triestathis. We shall not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subside our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha Fane. Tamitha scoffs and turns her attention towards your side. And Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your Commonwealth and in the mountains on the other side. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing save for your devastation, should you manage to return. Nightwings, your choice. In whose name shall you conduct this liberation rite? I wish you the wisdom of the scribes in making your choice, reader. And I wish you to prepare our song with me, Tarek.
Whom shall you attempt to send home this time?
If we want to make the plan work, it has to be Volfred. Volfred has more pull, way more pull in any of this than Rixian Bay would ever do. Fuck, man. This is sketchy as hell. This is so sketchy. There's so much to be done, should I or any one of us return. But let's focus on the here and now. We face a worthy adversary there in the essence.
Who shall lend him support? Brookie.
Anything for you, chum, and for him too. God. Shit. Who's more valuable? I think Bertrude. Let's do it. We shall lend our support to that one then. And plus Bertrude and Volfred have history. Let's do it for the law. Let's do it for the law. I don't want to lose. One final obstacle to overcome ere I soar again. Above our Commonwealth, such destruction I shall rain upon it soon. But first, let us dance this final time.
voice.
Thanks for the ball. Oh shit. What the hell just happened? What? What just happened? Oh, fuck up. Okay. Okay. 30 damage. Oh my god. Ah. What the hell? They're very difficult to play against. Okay. Jump. Number 30. Jump. Okay, we got it, we got it. No problem, no problem. Yes! 30. Another 2, and we got it. Hark now, my sisters. Damn what the book says. Advance to strike formation. Prevail here against these wretches no matter the cost. In disregard for the way of the rights, Tamitha Fane has ordered her triumphant to push further afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this rite. What? Is it? That's just cheating. Excuse me? That's just cheating. Okay. That's kind of just cheating. Get in there! Thanks, Ricky. You the best. Okay. Sap down. Rookie. We got this, we got this, we got this. Yes!
There it is.
Got it. Got it.
The blasted Nightwings proved their worth. Rather convincingly, I must admit. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
You sound a bit salty about that.
All misdeeds return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Damn you for this, Panther. All of you, because of you. Panther isn't even in. Panther's not even there. She's already gone, man. God, instead of you, I'm indebted to you all. Words fail me, but I shall try and force a few, as now I haven't long. The plan of which we're all a part. It cannot by its nature be dependent upon any given individual, and that includes myself. 78%. We each face doubt from time to time, and I became quite certain I would never see the Commonwealth again, the stars fading and all. That outcome would have been acceptable to me, provided our plan prevailed. My agents in the Commonwealth, and those of you who managed to return united, you for certain can achieve much more than I or any one of us. Nevertheless, if I'm to be the next one to return, then I've my work cut out for me, I think. He falls silent for a moment, then. Nightwings, this has been the greatest honor of my time. I now take leave of you to do my to do my very utmost to ensure the sacrifices you have made for me, our nation, all of us, that those sacrifices shall not be in vain. Then he reaches out to you alone. Reader,
Till we stand again together.
we won't stand again together though, Volfred. With that, Volfred Sandalwood vanishes into the shimmer pool. He calls out from within as his return journey begins. Stand together, all of you. No matter what shall come, I shall see you on the other side. We may be separated soon by distance, but our purpose remains shared. Scribes guide you. Volfred earned back his freedom. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Volfred Sandalwood.
Godspeed,
The
Volfred.
cycle of the rites is nearly at an end.
Man. Oh, it's going to be difficult with just this gang. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the essence of the liberation rite. Not too shabby, people. Would that we make good of all such incidents. You succeeded in liberating Volfred, who returns to the Commonwealth in glory. Soon you shall be summoned back to Mount Aldeo for one final liberation rite, and thus one final chance to influence the outcome of your plan. So many events already in motion, but even as you wait for them to happen as they will, there still is something vital you can do. Now, reader, if you please, I fear the stars have little patience left. You turn back toward the darkness to look upon the last few stars too stubborn to relinquish their light. The scribe stars yet burn for you atop the sacred mountain, determine where they lead. Fate are the ones ahead right now. Oh, I can't fight any of them. Let's fight. Let's see what's up with Ignarius. Let's see if he's still in the dumps. You still down in the dumps, Ignarius? Once more, you have to face the tempers, though. Although, I wonder. He hesitates before saying anything further. He cannot sense his thoughts. I apologize, I was lost in thought there. For a moment, let us make way for the Ridge of Gull, when everyone is feeling more refreshed as much as possible. After the liberation of Volfred, you find a lone minstrel back in the wagon, looking as though no such thing had occurred this night. You think you see him tilt his head as you approach. Some words of congratulations are in order for this evening, I should think, reader. And so, congratulations on prevailing in the liberation rite. Surely Volfred shall be most grateful, and his safe return unto your commonwealth ought benefit the plan in which you all now play a part. As for your adversaries of the essence, this must have been a bitter loss for them and Tamitha, although they must have known their chance was far from certain. Thus shall we all await the next turn of the cycle of the rites. Celeste and I are to return to our respective duties. For the time, as now, Scribe's Gate is sealed. I await when next we all shall meet. When next you may yet live up to the glory of the Nightwings in the eyes of the 8 scribes, which yet shine down for us. He trails off, then nods you to his cordial manner, and bids you a good rest of the evening. I cannot talk words right now. Give me my fruit. Give me the fruit. Kept close at hand and off chance of a good occasion, Tamitha wanted you to have it. Unusual etched colours. Where's the sigil? binding of Jodarium. Where's Gilman's... Oh, there it is. Certificate of Knighthood in the Commonwealth. Gilman did not want it anymore. What was supposed to remind of us of Alfred? I forgot. Base status, having a drink with Rookie. Various scraps topped with a plush fish, now enshrined by the other drive-ins. Tizo is liberated. Having a drink with Bay. What's supposed to remind us of Volfred again? I forgot. Crap. What's supposed to remind of us? Oh, Volfred. Volfred, I don't know what your thing is for. What trinket you have. Oh, the Volfred maintains a detailed summary of her progress through the rites. Ah, that is. 89% probability of success. Wow. We are doing pretty damn good. Almost certain that we're gonna... It's daybreak. You're asked to set forth now for the rigid goal for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. How dare you, Nightwing scum! You blasted fools, you cannot intimidate the accusers. We shall face you soon enough in the forthcoming right, but first, we shall have an upper pack of fools whom we must vanquish shortly. Until then, stay out of our way. Wow, I didn't even see you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright. Hollow root. Stardust. I don't really need Stardust. Collect old favours. You follow Ruki to an inconspicuous looking locale somewhere in the rolling hills of Hollowroot. You soon procure something from a hidden stash. Alright, Charm, we got what we came for. No funny business, just the way I like it. Oh, dues. 80. Wow. Bridge of Gold. Hey guys, so what were you doing all the way back there? You know it's not so bad here. I was thinking I got some pretty good stuff. I think you ought to check it out. Sure. Alright. I don't think we need anything for now. Thanks guys, good luck in that thing you're going to tonight. After making all necessary preparations amid the sweeping plains of Rigid Gol, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It is quieter even than usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears bearing some sort of news. I have checked. It appears as though the Tempest has not yet arrived, reader sir. There's no sign of Ignarius, or anyone. Their sigil is not set either. If what he says is true, your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rite cannot commence. However, the stars themselves soon indicate you are mistaken.
The Commonwealth, your home. Today it is aflame. Much like a stack of books.
Why is it on fire?
A flame Because of you.
Oh, well then.
Because of your outlandish plan.
Wilfred, did you set fire to the Commonwealth?
Not that you shall live to see this place again.
Why did you...
Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed.
Did you just set the Commonwealth on fire, Wilfred?
As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
The right is to commence, but your adversaries they have failed to show. By the scribes, they must have lost all hope. Wow, he gave up. Indeed, as the rites are drawing to a close, some of the triumphants whom ye have met, perhaps they are beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Ignarius, you wonder whether he would give up on the rites like that. He did seem rather disaffected. Having failed in liberation right before, perhaps he did finally decide to quit for good. In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, and so I ask that we end it.
Choose quickly your triumvirate.
Okay.
Ruki. Bay. Bertrud. Ixalium. If that is all, then.
We take no pleasure snuffing out a flame disowned. Well, we have to, I think.
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail by default. Not that their adversaries even care.
Wow. Congratulations all around, I guess?
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes. May misfortune find you ere the turning of the stars.
Huh. Everyone's just given up. No one speaks further of the tempers back at the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the right that is to come. So, this is really our last shot at getting someone out of here? The stars always shine with truth. The ending of the cycle of rites is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, reader sir, and see this for yourself. You may well surmise where we are going next. The others turn to you as well. You turn towards the wagon's door. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim, fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you toward the end point of your path. You see plain the golden star Solium. Look upon it for the last. Everyone's given up. 91% though. Oh, that was Orlek. That was Orlek that we're gonna fight. Well then. You are summoned to the Fall of Solium for your 7th and final liberation rite. Thus shall the cycle of rites be ended for an age. You sense that if the rites ever shall commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime, or that of any of your companions, even the longest lived ones. The stars reveal to you one more thing. The adversary whom you shall face shall be Orlek. Already he has crossed the Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. If the 8 scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it is only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. It is a shame that we should have to confront Orlek in the end. Our goal should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised that this is what the scribes desire. For now, it may be best that you recover until dawn. Regain your strength as best you can for the coming trial. Rest well, reader. We'll try to. The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Aladil to make a final effort to achieve your plan, 91%, and get everybody home. But who? And get somebody home, not everybody. I think we'll save the finale for one more episode, in case there's a crap ton of reading. I don't mind if the finale is only going to be half an hour or something, but I think it's only appropriate. Thanks for keeping with me in this series so far. I think the finale is next, so see you then. Yeah. Everything's on fire right now. Everything literally is on fire. It's raining embers. Yeah, bye then.